What I wish I'd known then, nevertheless, I'm glad I know now, is to never tolerate disrespect. And that includes disrespect of you, disrespect of your relationship, disrespect of your relationship with your divine or higher power. When you find yourself in relationships or friendships, situations, whether it's at work, whether it's at home, and you're being disrespected, that's not something that you should take lightly, right? It's not something that it is your responsibility to fix, but it is your responsibility to address. And if that means, standing up for yourself, speaking out in that situation, of course, if that means, fighting for what is right, okay, I pray you have discernment on which, picking which situations require that. But for the most part, recognize that it could very well mean removing yourself from that environment, removing yourself from that relationship. Because once a person chooses or learns that they can disrespect you and continue to disrespect you, it's never going to improve. It's never going to improve. And I know sometimes when the feelings are involved, our heart is involved, we think that if we succumb, if we submit, if we tolerate the disrespect, that, if you communicate that it hurts you, you want to believe that they'll change. But in the event that you've expressed it, you've communicated, and they still have not changed, you have a very difficult decision to make, but it's a necessary one. And so understand that disrespect doesn't get easier to tolerate. It only diminishes your respect for yourself. And if a person cannot receive from you that they are hurting you, and if they cannot choose to be a better person, to have a better response, to have a better understanding of what they need to manage in themselves, then if they can't respect themselves to change, to grow, they're never going to respect you enough to love you the way that you need to be loved, or understand you the way that you need to be understood. So, what I wish I'd known then, nevertheless, I'm glad I know now. Never tolerate disrespect. Never.